Joe Rogan just had Elon Musk on the podcast for the 5th time, only 9 days after uploading a massive episode with Donald Trump.
When Trump came and did the 3 hours, I was like, you know what? It has to be like this. This is the only way.
To be fair, it's got to be like a three hours.
And it should be in this room.
Yes.
Because this room has like a history of people expressing
vibes,
themselves.
actually.
I subscribe to the idea that places have memory. I'm sure if you go to Diddy's house, it probably feels real weird. Walking around that house, you're probably like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
I bet there's some memories in that house. It's just amazing how many people in the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously. It's like insane.
Publicly, openly, all in. Diddy's ex-girlfriend urges Americans to trust her judgment. Yeah.
Joe Rogan and Elon Musk are back at it, throwing some serious shade at everything Diddy accomplishes, from secret getaways to rumored hideouts. The duo didn't hold back, revealing how some of Hollywood's biggest stars have disappeared from the public eye. Buckle up, because the names they dropped and the reasons behind these disappearances are absolutely jaw-dropping. The first person who has completely vanished from the spotlight is Diddy's close friend, Ellen DeGeneres. No one has heard from her since the entire Diddy drama unfolded, and that's because she's already moved and changed her entire appearance. New photos of Ellen are going viral after she was spotted at a small pub in England with her wife, sporting a new hair color that made her almost unrecognizable. While Ellen claims that her relocation is due to Trump's win and the current state of America, many believe the real reason is her close ties to Diddy and all the secrets she's been trying to cover up. With Trump promising to put such deviants in jail, Ellen and Diddy's long-standing relationship is now raising eyebrows, especially as Diddy's entire empire is falling apart. Diddy has been a frequent guest on Ellen's show, where he often talked about his wild parties, with Ellen laughing along as if she had no idea just how deep things really went.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No. You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too. I heard you're scared of clowns.
No.
I heard that.
Impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because I'm a black man.
Too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late. Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You can be
I
scared.
have so many other things to be fearful of. A clown is not going to scare me.
Really?
Yes. I'm not afraid of clowns. I promise you, I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Good.
Your shoes, your feet are going to have blisters. You're going to be dancing so hard.
I can't wait. Heard that you were.
Oh, you want to play?
But Ellen is no saint herself. People are revisiting clips of her being rude to guests on her show, making them visibly uncomfortable. Remember when Dakota Johnson called her out for lying about not being invited to her birthday party? That was just the tip of the iceberg. These resurfaced moments, combined with stories from former employees who described Ellen as the meanest woman in Hollywood, paint a very different picture from her "be kind" mantra. Back in 2016, Ellen gave Diddy a shout-out on his birthday, listing all his names: P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. But here's the kicker. She added "Cuddle MC Snuggle Stuff," followed by "You don't need to know why." This random post confused everyone at the time, but in hindsight, people are now connecting into the disturbing allegations tied to Diddy. To make matters worse, whispers about Ellen's romantic history are adding fuel to the fire. Allegedly, both of Ellen's late girlfriends passed under questionable circumstances, and people are starting to connect the dots. It wasn't just bad luck. There are rumors she was trying to silence them because they knew too much about her shady dealings in Hollywood. And guess who allegedly helped her cover it up? Yep, Diddy himself.
Anne Heche's tragic final moments. What really happened? She lost control of her Mini Cooper in a Los Angeles suburb, crashing into a home under mysterious circumstances. Anne Heche gained fame for starring alongside Harrison Ford in the 1998 drama 6 Days, 7 Nights, and for her long-term relationship with Ellen DeGeneres. Throughout her career, she was open about her struggles with undiagnosed mental health issues, which she believed were rooted in a difficult childhood and her past drug use. Despite her challenges, Anne Heche built an impressive acting career. Tragically, her life ended in a bizarre incident on August 5, 2022, when she lost control of her Mini Cooper in a Los Angeles suburb, crashing into a private residence under mysterious circumstances. The resulting fire was so fierce that it took firefighters 20 minutes to control the flames enough to reach the car. Remarkably, she initially survived the crash, clinging to life for nearly a week before passing away from her injuries on August 11. Initially, investigators suspected drugs or alcohol caused the crash, but this was later ruled out.
And it doesn't stop there. Some people are pointing fingers at Ellen for allegedly being involved in the tragic death of Stephen Twitch Boss, her former DJ and close associate. Twitch was reported to have tragically taken his own life, but according to a wild conspiracy theory, he was being blackmailed. It's alleged that Twitch stumbled upon a disturbing video involving higher-ups, with some speculating it's linked to one of Diddy's infamous parties. People are suggesting that Twitch may have become a target once he learned too much. Now, with reports that Diddy is allegedly cooperating with the feds, Ellen's name could surface, exposing her supposed role in this mess. If that happens, the consequences for her could be severe, with arrest possibly on the table, which might explain why she fled to England so suddenly. Elon Musk even sent a warning shot to Ellen after reacting to a tweet that hinted at her fleeing the country. His response? A simple cryptic emoji. And if there's one thing we know about Elon, it's that he doesn't drop one-word replies without a reason. He's clearly hinting at something bigger, and fans are loving it. It's hard to believe, but Twitter is now saying that Oprah Winfrey might be tied to Diddy's dark secrets. Word on the street is that the feds have reportedly called Oprah in for questioning, linking her to Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. Instead of facing the heat, Oprah has allegedly fled the country. According to some sources, her official reason is to avoid Trump's re-election drama, but many speculate it's to escape being dragged into Diddy's ongoing investigation. But how did Oprah, a media mogul and humanitarian, end up in the middle of such chaos? For years, rumors about Oprah attending Diddy's wild parties have been circulating. And Oprah's connections to controversial figures don't stop with Diddy. Let's not forget her friendship with Harvey Weinstein. Pictures of Oprah cozying up to Weinstein have resurfaced, reigniting questions about how much she knew about his predatory behavior.
I'd like to see a matchup of those, call it the top 100 puppet masters on the FD client list.
Do you think there's some overlap?
Strong overlap. Strong overlap.
When are we going to see that list, do you think?
I don't know. It's mind-blowing that they've not tried to prosecute even one. Not even the worst offender on the FD client list. They've not even tried to prosecute even one. That's insane.
Will that ever come out, do you think?
You know, I think part of why Kamala is getting so much support is that if Trump wins, that FD client list is going to become public.
Allegedly, everyone knew what Weinstein was up to behind the scenes, yet Oprah continued to promote projects with him and stood by his side until his downfall. Critics argue that her silence during his scandal speaks volumes, especially when her platform could have helped bring attention to his survivors sooner. Another controversial figure Oprah endorsed was the Brazilian spiritual healer John of God, whom she called a miracle worker. But her praise didn't age well. Years later, John of God was exposed as a predator involved in trafficking, if you know what I mean. This endorsement not only tarnished her credibility, but also raised serious questions about how much she knew about his crimes. Then there's the entire debacle with Oprah's $40 million investment in an all-girls school in South Africa, which was supposed to be her legacy, a safe haven for disadvantaged young women. But just months after its opening, allegations of sexual assault surfaced. The school's matron, Virginia Magoo, faced charges of assaulting 6 girls. Oprah flew to South Africa to address the issue, fired those involved, and publicly stated it was one of the most devastating experiences of her life. Next up on Joe Rogan and Elon Musk list is Leonardo DiCaprio. He's reportedly fled to Italy, according to sources, and his departure is believed to be connected to the Diddy scandal. Leo's sudden escape has everyone talking, especially considering the timing. Just as Diddy's life is falling apart, Leo is conveniently jetting off to Italy with his latest girlfriend. Fans are calling it out, saying this is less of a vacation and more of a strategic retreat. Leo and Diddy go way back to 90s Hollywood, where they were party buddies, attending every major event together, including Diddy's infamous white parties.
Breaking news. Leonardo DiCaprio reacts to Diddy's arrest. Here's what will shock you about Leonardo DiCaprio's connection with Diddy following his arrest. Sources have been buzzing about DiCaprio's connection, as he was a regular visitor of Diddy's party, and the diddler himself even said Leo was his favorite party guest.
And I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number 1 on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt, you are invited.
That is so generous of you. Cheers to that.
See you at the white party.
Now that everyone knows what goes down at Diddy's parties, everyone is giving a side eye to Leo, and he has made it known he's distanced himself from the diddler over the years. But just how true is that, as he was seen at Diddy's 50th birthday party? Sources claims he never got involved in Diddy's freak-offs and won't be linked to his case. Although fans don't seem to be buying it with numerous posts stating things like, "Y'all are really shocked about Leonardo?" None of the names being brought up have been surprising to me at all. They all had to, it's in the contract. Diddy introduced Leonardo in Hollywood years.
Leo wasn't just a guest at these legendary events. He was the guest. Diddy even referred to him as his #1 invite, making it clear that Leo was a key player in the inner circle. To make matters worse, old photos and videos from those parties are starting to resurface, showing Leo deep in the mix. While his team is trying to downplay his connection to Diddy, claiming he hasn't been in touch with him for years, fans aren't buying it. The timing of Leo's trip to Italy is just too convenient. There's even speculation that Leo may have gotten a little too cozy with the younger crowd at those parties. And let's not forget, the man is almost 50 and hasn't dated anyone over 25 in years. With Diddy facing serious charges, it's likely he won't go down alone. If naming names helps him cut a deal, you can bet Leo's name could come up. After all, Diddy's trial is set for May 2025, and Hollywood insiders are already bracing for the fallout. This isn't Leo's first time in hot water. Remember the 1MDB scandal? Leo got tangled up with Malaysian financier Joe Low, who allegedly embezzled billions. Leo had to hand over luxury gifts, including a Picasso and Marlon Brando's Oscar, to distance himself from the controversy. Now, fans are wondering if he's using the same playbook to escape the Diddy drama. Let's be real, with the Diddy scandal spiraling, there's no telling who might get dragged into it next. For now, Leo is doing everything he can to stay out of the spotlight, but the question is, how long can he keep running? Another #1 invite to Diddy's white parties, who is already making moves, is Ashton Kutcher. He has reportedly dipped out of Hollywood, and word is he's not sticking around for Diddy's drama to catch up with him. Sources claim that Ashton and his wife, Mila Kunis, are planning to leave the country, allegedly heading for quieter pastures far away from all this chaos. Now, Ashton might not be the first person you think of when it comes to Diddy's mess, but his history with Diddy runs deeper than expected. Back in the early 2000s, Ashton and Diddy were tight. They first connected through their work on MTV, and it didn't stop there. They even ran the New York City Marathon together in 2003 and were frequently spotted partying at high-profile events, including Diddy's infamous white parties. Now, with Diddy behind bars and the feds reportedly digging into everyone who had ties to him, Ashton's decision to quietly exit Hollywood is starting to look suspicious. Old clips of Ashton are now going viral on Twitter, like one from his 2019 Hot Ones interview, where he awkwardly laughs off questions about Diddy's parties, saying there was a lot he couldn't tell.
What do you have here, Rob? What clip is this with Kutcher?
So this is Ashton Kutcher. He was on the Hot Ones.
Go ahead. No, it's okay.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote. If you have one, yeah.
Wow. Okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. Can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. There was one moment, so it's not really a party story, but our relationship was really bizarre. So it started over punked, because he was like, yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off the table. And so that started our conversation. We became fast friends, and we used to just hang out, watch football together.
Lost myself at a Diddy party. Didn't know that's how it goes. I was in it for a new Ferrari, but it cost me way more than my soul. Wasn't worth all the fortune and fame.
To make things worse, Ashton was already under fire this year for the letters he and Mila Kunis wrote defending their D70s show co-star Danny Masterson, who was convicted of serious crimes. The backlash forced Ashton to step down from his own anti-child SA organization, Thorn. Now, with his ties to Diddy being scrutinized, people are questioning whether Ashton's departure is moving on with his life. Social media has been relentless, with fans digging up old clips and calling him out for his silence. As the internet does, Rumors about Ashton and Mila's marriage being on the rocks have also started circulating. Some say the stress from Ashton's alleged connection to Diddy is putting a strain on their relationship, though their reps have called those rumors ridiculous and false. Still, the couple's decision to lay low and allegedly leave Hollywood is fueling speculation as Diddy's trial approaches. As the feds keep connecting the dots, Ashton's name might not be the last one dragged into this. Whether he's staying quiet to protect himself or just waiting for it all to blow over, fans aren't letting up anytime soon. The internet has not been kind to these celebrities trying to escape the heat. One user put it bluntly, saying, "They're not moving, Ellen is running. Americans don't want you here, Ellen. Take Oprah, Meghan, and Harry with you. We're done with evil." Another commenter didn't hold back when it came to Oprah, saying Oprah is neck deep in all of this, from Weinstein to Diddy. Come on, the streets are talking. People are not letting these celebrities off the hook. So what do you think? Are these celebrities just moving or running from something bigger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's keep the convo going. Oh, and don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more.